My sister stole my baby name, so I made sure she could never use it again. For as long as I can remember, my sister Claire has tried to compete with me. She's 2 years older. But whenever I achieved something, she found a way to one-up me. When I got engaged, she got engaged 6 months later. When I bought my first house, she bought one down the street. But nothing compared to what she did when I got pregnant. My husband and I struggled for years with infertility. After 2 heartbreaking miscarriages and countless doctor visits, we finally got the news that we were expecting. It felt like a miracle. From the moment I saw those 2 pink lines, I already knew the name I wanted for my daughter. My grandmother raised me after my dad passed, and my mom checked out. She was my entire world. Her name was Evangeline, and before she passed, she used to say, "If you ever have a little girl, I hope she carries my name." I told Claire the name one night when I was 3 months pregnant. I thought we were having a sister moment. She smiled and said it was beautiful. I should have known better. 2 months later, Claire announced she was pregnant too. She acted surprised and thrilled that our babies would grow up together. I was genuinely happy for her until the family baby shower she threw for herself. As I walked into the decorated venue, I saw a giant sign that nearly knocked the breath out of me. "Welcome, baby Evangeline." I froze. I thought it had to be a coincidence. But no, Claire got up and made a speech about how she always loved our grandmother's name and how it was perfect for her daughter. I pulled her aside after the speeches, trying to keep my voice steady. "Claire, you knew I was naming my daughter Evangeline." She smirked and shrugged. "Well, I'm due first. Nothing's stopping you from picking something else." I was stunned. My entire family just stood there awkwardly, pretending not to take sides. My mom even whispered, "It's just a name, honey." But it wasn't. It was the one promise I made to my grandmother. I went home that night and cried harder than I ever had through our infertility journey. But the longer I sat there, the more my sadness hardened into something else. Determination. If Claire wanted to play dirty, fine, but she underestimated me. I spent the next few weeks quietly gathering every piece of paperwork I needed. See, Claire hadn't actually filed any legal paperwork yet. She was calling the baby Evangeline, but hadn't registered the name officially. Meanwhile, I expedited my own legal name reservation with the state. In our state, you can pre-register a baby name for up to 6 months before birth, essentially reserving it as long as you provide proof of intent and identity. I filed everything: my pregnancy verification, ultrasound reports, and personal statement explaining the name's significance. The clerk was sympathetic and got everything processed in record time. 2 weeks later, I held the official document reserving the name Evangeline Grace Parker. Legally, no one else in the state could register the exact same name combination for at least 12 months. Claire found out when she went to finalize her hospital paperwork after delivery. She called me from the hospital room, furious. "You had no right," she screamed. "You're so petty." I calmly responded, "You stole the name first." "Claire, I just made sure you couldn't steal it again." She ended up naming her daughter Evelyn instead, which she now tries to pretend was her first choice all along. My daughter Evangeline was born 2 months later, healthy and beautiful. At the christening, my grandmother's best friend approached me with tears in her eyes. "She would have been so proud of you." My sister barely speaks to me now, but I don't care. Some promises are worth protecting, no matter how ugly the fight gets.